Today we're going to be talking about Terra Classic and how Do Kwon got exposed, how this is actually going to benefit Terra Classic and its price going forward, and much more. So if that sounds good to you, go ahead and stick around till the end of this video. But yeah, so Terra Classic is currently only down about 1% on the day. Now obviously over the past 7 days they had a very big dip all the way into a very great recovery, going from the 44 level all the way up to the 85 level at one point. Now we are sitting in this tight zone, kind of between the 70 level and the 80 level. So that's kind of what we are seeing right now. And obviously I like to give an update of both Terra Classic, which is the original Terra Luna, if you guys don't know, and then also the new Terra Luna, or the forked Terra Luna. They have a bit of a less successful story today, down 8%. People aren't exactly liking that Do Kwon wants to be involved with this new project. A lot of people want him to step down, and Do Kwon and Terraform Labs want to be included on Terra Luna and basically make decisions for that. While Terra Classic is probably what everyone here wants to be investing in, because this is kind of going more in the community ran or community owned route, where the community is now going to decide where this coin wants to go. Obviously, with the biggest benefits of Terra Classic being a low number, people want to get to that 1 cent, they want to get to that $1, have that goal in mind. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going over most these days, is Terra Classic, but I also like to give a little update on Terra Luna every time I make a video as well. Obviously Terra Luna not doing as good as Terra Classic today, which is doing 7% better than Ethereum, which took a dive, and 1% better than Bitcoin. So doing better than the overall market today, which is very great to see, and just overall keeping that recovery that who knows if the hype would have died down and we just like lost all of the momentum from the recovery. It looks like we have stayed here at this between the 65 and the 75 range. Hopefully we can keep that going. But anyways, I do want to mention, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and get a free stock from Public with the first link in the description. All you have to do is deposit $1 and you'll get up to $300 worth of free stock. So if that interests you and you guys want to see our portfolio and your favorite investors' portfolios, go ahead and check out public.com with the first link in the description, deposit $1. But anyways, moving on to the topic for today, and that is going to be coming from Fatman Terra. Now, as you guys know, Fatman Terra does not like Do Kwon. Now, he's talking about a lot of different things that would make sense, but I want to remind you guys that a lot of this is currently alleged, so I don't want you guys to think that this is 100% confirmed or anything of that nature. Fatman Terra does talk about it like it is 100% confirmed, but let's keep a reminder, the SEC has not done their deep dive yet, so let's keep this all as alleged description of things. So some of you thought that $80 million per month was bad. That's nothing. Here's how Do Kwon cashed out $2.7 billion, 33 times 80 million, over the span of mere months thanks to a degen box. The perfect mechanism to drain out liquidity of the Luna and UST system into hard money like USDT. And this is going to be a 13-part thread. You guys can read it all if you would like. I'll be going over a brief description of it. But really what happened here is going to be that Do Kwon used degen box to drain money out of the Luna and UST system, and Fatman Terra is alleging that he basically kind of caused the crash of Luna and UST. Now, if you guys have been watching our videos, you would know that a lot of people have been saying that Do Kwon and Terraform Labs were basically just trying to scam everyone in a very discreet way. Now, this is all alleged. Who knows if this really happened, so let's keep that in mind. When you're a paper billionaire, it's hard to cash out. Dumping 2 billion Luna for USD in the market would cause a major crash. And that's totally true. Say the market cap was at 20 billion at the time. Just suddenly bringing $2 billion out of the market cap would cause panic, and it would go down not just 10%, but maybe 30 to 60%. And obviously it went down much more than that, but that's for other reasons. But anyways, enter Abracadabra's degen box. This was basically a borrowing protocol where people can loop stablecoin buys. You can stake collateral to buy UST, put it into Anchor, and then use your AUST to borrow more UST, put it into Anchor again, and yeah, basically do that on a loop. So you'd basically be able to stake your collateral retail to buy UST, and then you would basically use that to borrow more UST and just get pretty much an infinite money glitch, which he is alleging that Do Kwon and Terraform Labs were utilizing. But yeah, Terra influencers showed this strategy en masse, and thousands of retail users began flooding into Degen Box to access the high yields. So basically, Degen Box was offering high yields because they knew they could do it for a short time because of all the liquidity that was already in there. But that began quickly deleting the yield reserve, threatening Anchor's long-term sustainability. And Do Kwon obviously didn't care that much, says Fatman Terra. This created an incredibly thick, near immovable liquidity near the top of the peg zone. So basically, it wasn't going to depeg the token because there were so many people that were talking about this protocol. So it was able to keep UST in that $98 to $1 range, which would allow someone to cash out billions of UST at a 1-to-1 rate without disturbing the peg, all thanks to inorganic demand for a short time. So basically what he is trying to say is that they knew that what they were doing and that it wouldn't last a long time, and that they were just trying to get their billions. Now, I'm not saying if that is true, that would be a very bold strategy to think that no one would notice. But yeah, he says that here's the total amount Do Kwon is able to cash out through the UST pool without even moving the peg, $2.7 billion to do with what he pleases. No need to dump Luna or sell UST on exchanges. He drummed up liquidity from all of you. That's what he says. I'm not saying this is all alleged. But yeah, so UST is the future, he said. Decentralized money is sound money, he said. UST won't depeg, he told you. So centralized stablecoins will rug you eventually. So why did he cash out 2.7 billion from the UST into USDT and USDC? But yeah, so Terra, Fatman Terra does not like Do Kwon. I want that to be known. But I mean, this is all pretty damning evidence. We'll see what the SEC decides to do, but Do Kwon really is getting exposed by Fatman Terra here. The truth will come out eventually. I am very excited to keep talking about this with all of you. But yeah, I also want to mention, guys, that we do have a free section of our private Discord. So we have been giving out free alerts every single day. And over the past 2 days in our free alert section, we gave out a 500% gainer and a 100% gainer. So if you guys want to join, use the second link in the description. We give out crypto and stock options alerts in there. But yeah, anyways, let's talk about the technical analysis and then we'll get out of here. So this is going to be what we've been looking at over the past couple of days. On the announcement of the burning that we saw, obviously I've made a ton of videos on that. You guys can go check that out to see why Terra Luna was up this much. But it was going down, now it's back up. And now we are trading between this 65 and basically 75 section over the past 2 days. And we've really held the support here nice at the 65 level. Now we are now trending up on the MACD and the RSI sitting at about 51. So we could definitely see a breakout here to maybe the 80 or 90 level, seeing anywhere from 10 to 20% in gains. And that's really all I see for the next day or two. But we'll have to see where this does go. In terms of Luna, it's also trading above its support. However, you might see a little bit more in losses over the next couple of days here in Luna. So yeah, that's pretty much what we are looking at. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Use the first link in the description to get your free stock. Use the second link in the description to join our free section of our private Discord. That's going to be it. My name is Zach and I hope to see you in the next video.